So I'm welcoming lovely KatieAnne Duncan Bruce here, who is a 1 year Empower graduate from YogaBellies. And I just want to talk to you today, Katie, about what's been happening for you for the last year. So I know that you're coming up for your big 1 year anniversary of your YogaBellies business, and you're hosting a big event for that as well. So do you want to tell me about your event that you have coming up?
Hi Cheryl, thanks very much for meeting with me. I've absolutely loved being part of YogaBellies for the last year, and the 1 year milestone is just so exciting for me. And the community of ladies and our friends that I've built up over the year, it's just so heartwarming. And to celebrate this, I've decided to raise money for a local charity, LATNAM. So it stands for Let's All Talk Northeast Mums. They're a fabulous charity, and they provide safe and free peer support for mums and birthing people in the northeast coast of Scotland. So as we know in YogaBellies, 1 in 5 mums develop mental illness during the antenatal or perinatal period. So the work that they do is amazing. So it really aligns with what we try to promote in our classes. So I just thought they were definitely a worthy charity to support. So we're meeting up for a big family fundraising walk, and we're going to be walking. It's roughly 7 miles from my hometown here in Buckie to Cullen. And the good thing is that everyone's invited. So a lot of the mums that already go to my classes, they've all signed up, and they're getting their family and their husband and their kids, their other kids involved as well. So it's going to be a feel-good community day. And I only put the link on last night, and we've already raised £170 under 24 hours. So I'm buzzing.
So how do people sign up to join, KatieAnne?
So via my page, so my at YogaBellies Murray, you can find that on Facebook or Instagram, and it'll be in my link tree there. And it's just it's free to sign up. And there's also a Just Giving page there as well to donate directly to the charity. So,
and what date is that going to be?
That's going to be on the 4th of March. It's a Saturday morning, 10 AM. So it's exciting.
Oh, that sounds awesome. What a nice way to celebrate. So it's been a very busy year for you. I know there've been all sorts of things happening. You've also got your KBD fitness. You're doing all sorts of fitness classes as well. You're doing your Les Mills stuff as well as your YogaBellies stuff. Lots of classes, new areas, and you were nominated for an award as well. So do you want to kind of tell me like what's happened from when you just started out, what the classes were you started with, like how many you were doing, and how that's progressed over 12 months?
Yeah, absolutely. So I finished the course last January, and straight away just got stuck in. So as soon as I put it online that I wanted to go forward with the postnatal classes, because that was the reason that I really decided to train with YogaBellies in the first place, because of the twin pregnancy that I had. Carrying twins was very challenging, both physically and mentally. And I had to have 2 surgeries after that, including a full muscle repair for diastasis recti. So I felt very passionate about wanting to get stuck in with that. And I did think I'm going to launch for the postnatal, and then I'll do the pregnancy next. I think it was just because confidence at first, but straight away I had girls messaging me saying, I'm actually due in May and so on. So will you be doing that like a block before that? So it really was amazing. It pushed me right out of the comfort zone, got straight into it, and started the classes immediately. And it's the best thing I've ever done.
And how did you start off raising publicity for your classes, KatieAnne? Was it like, did you do Facebook ads? Was it just word of mouth, Facebook, Instagram?
So I started up my Facebook page and an Instagram page, and I just started posting on that, and started building up content and stuff, putting on my own experience and trying to get across how authentic I am about the styles of the class and why I'm wanting to deliver it. And thankfully that's come across in the reviews that people have given me. They've been really heartwarming. And
you've got millions of reviews on your YogaBellies mini site. They're fantastic.
That's the true driving force behind it for me. because with my background, I've been involved in a lot of different sorts of dancing, performing, teaching, choreography, and so on. And I've loved that. But I feel like at this point in my life now, the life stage that I'm at after having the boys, a major transition to becoming a mom, I feel like it's so relevant to me in what I'm delivering in the class. I truly believe what I'm saying, and I can relate, and I can be honest and help and support. And it feels empowering to support others and let them know that it's okay to be anxious to come along to a class or whatever. And I've been there, and also having two of them, I always tell the girls, like, you never have to apologize for being late for my class. You never have to worry about them being unsettled. Like, I'm a twin mom, so I've had two at once going to these classes. So
You've seen it all.
Yeah, so that's why I think the mum and baby classes, I feel like I can really relate to the clients. So that was building up really nicely, and so was the pregnancy, and then word of mouth, and then folk told their pals and so on. And then after a while, I started getting asked, so when are you going to do classes that's not for pregnancy or baby classes? And again, that pushed me out my comfort zone to do more. So I've done Luna as well. And I'm surprised how much I actually really loved that. I think with going ahead with the idea that I wanted to pursue the sort of postnatal and stuff, then when I got into the Luna, I found that it excited me as well, because with my background in dancing and movement and stuff, I do love all the sort of more movement things, and the classes have been really busy for that and inspired me to do my own style as well. So I've got another evening class that I do as well on top of that. And it's my KDB Energy Chilled Vibes. I've had online students for that one as well, which is quite exciting. So in my other classes, sorry, on you go.
Sorry, no, carry on. You're good.
So with the YogaBellies classes that I'm doing, I offer the YogaBellies live. So I've had quite a few people join in with that, and then if people are off, then they can still stream in from home, and that's been working great.
So how are you working that, KatieAnne, with the live classes? How are you working that?
So I bring my iPad as well. So I've got the recording set up from the phone, and the tripod and everything, and then I'll bring the iPad and I'll log into that. And I actually shared a cute video on my page the other day. It feels really exciting having that hybrid. So it's like people live in person on the iPad, because I can actually turn it around, and then, especially if they've already been in the class, they already know the other people, so they're waving to them and stuff, and it just feels like,
oh, that's really nice.
Technology's working.
Brilliant. Well, that's lovely. And so you've built up your classes. So how many classes are you teaching now?
So on average, I'm teaching around 10 classes a week with the body balance Les Mills that I'm doing as well. I've had to actually start staggering some of my blocks of classes, just because I've just been so busy. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. I'm so grateful, but just trying to make it all manageable. And I'm obviously working on the business as well, and trying to create an online course at the moment as well. So that my YogaBellies for Pregnancy clients have been trialing this at the moment. So I've got an on-demand section in my website, and the existing clients that I've got, I've given them access to all the videos and resources that I've been working on over the last year. So I'm hoping to get their feedback soon and then develop it more before I can move forward with it.
That's brilliant. Good for you. Excellent. And so you've got your kind of live thing, you've got all your classes. What do you think's next for you? Are you going to be looking at bringing on teachers to work for you, or expanding to other areas, or what are your thoughts?
So what I would really like to do is work on a lot more events and stuff as well. So I've already hosted a couple of mini retreats, and I've collaborated with other sort of wellness practitioners and professionals. So I think working with others as well, it's fantastic, because you get a different perspective, and also working with the audience and stuff, and it feels really exciting to bounce off someone else.
You learn so much from other people as well, you know, who are working in the birth and baby or the yoga spaces. You know, so you might be at a workshop and they're taking part of it, but you're learning from them as well. So you're kind of getting a wee freebie as well as, you know, giving something to your ladies and learning for yourself as well.
Yeah, definitely. So recently I've collaborated when a pregnancy retreat from a lady that's done hypnobirthing, and I also did a mum and baby one when I had a baby reflexologist and I did the baby massage. So as part of the fundraising as well, I'm also looking to plan a women's wellness event. So after the sort of fun walk is finished, I'm going to look at getting dates. And I've already had some meetings with some other practitioners that are keen to collaborate on that as well. So I'm looking forward to having information to share about that.
You're absolutely killing it. And so tell me, you were nominated for a very prestigious local award. Do you want to tell me about that?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So the course that I did with yourself, the Empower course, not only did I gain my 300 hours, the module that helped me the most was module 6, the Soulful Entrepreneur. So a lot of stuff that I would never have known at the time about how to run your own business and stuff. And the good thing about having it means that you can refer back to it. So I've been working on it a lot. And then through that, that's how I've kind of built the business up. And then I'm part of Money Business Women, which is a networking group of professionals around money, and it's amazing some of the businesses that are in there. And just going along I've only been to a few events so far, and straight away I've met such an amazing community of women as well. So it's it's aligned with YogaBellies. So they really empower you as well to step up and show up for these awards. So there's different categories in the awards, and the category that my business would have came under was the Emerging Business of the Year. So I went for it, and I was absolutely gobsmacked really when I was listed as a finalist. So I was really, it was just amazing, and
really well deserved. It's absolutely incredible. After a year in business, that is so good.
I was so chuffed, and I was so chuffed for the winner as well. She's absolutely lovely, and it turns out we're from the same place, and we're likely to be collaborating together in future.
Oh, that's great, so, brilliant. And can I just say that I absolutely loved your dress as well from the photos from the event. You looked awesome. No, that is just so fantastic, KatieAnne, and I know that you're going to be featured in some press soon, some YogaBellies press as well. Yep, and your case study is currently featured on the blog as well, the YogaBellies.com blog. So we're just so proud of you. You've done absolutely brilliantly, and I know that it's just going to keep growing for you. So what are your plans, your immediate plans for the next 12 months?
So I'm going to be working on my own offering as well through my KDB Energy. So what this means to me at this point, and I'm working on what I think the brand should kind of be, but at the moment it feels to me that it's a true journey through heart and soul and everything that I've done up until this point. So with my background in dance, I've got my degree in dance, I've worked as a performer, worked around the globe in some production and management roles, choreography, and then it's all led back now to what's happened, and then yoga and empowering women. And I just feel like everything together, and I've been working with some one-to-one clients as well, and even a young dancer who was looking to build up our core strength. So even that, like, I feel that there's still a lot of stuff that I can do as well through building up confidence. So I feel like the KDB Energy can be more of a fusion for coaching to do with yoga / dance, like this kind of thing. And I feel excited thinking about it, but it's still in the very early stages. So obviously I'm going to keep doing everything I'm doing, but this is my plan to build up over the next year.
So many ideas, and I know we were talking about a lot of these ideas about the dance stuff and incorporating that as well when we were in Bali this year at the YogaBellies retreat. We had an absolute wee ball to ourselves.
Oh, that was just a dream come true. It was just absolutely phenomenal, and then getting to go to YogaBellies HQ in Singapore afterwards was just the cherry on the cake for me.
Well, just getting to spend so much time with you in Bali, and I mean, well, I know we said this before, but I felt as if I knew you already anyway.
Absolutely.
Even that's the thing, you think you're not going to get to know people online, but you build really strong relationships with all the people in the program, and I forgot that I hadn't met you in person. So when I saw you, it wasn't like I was meeting you for the first time. I was like, oh, hi, KatieAnne.
I felt
hi, how you doing?
And that's how it's so, it really works, like the course that you're doing, because everybody does feel, you feel like you know everybody really well. I think that gave me the confidence to sort of do like the online classes that I'm doing now, because at first, maybe before, my mindset might have been, oh, but if I've not met them in person, like how can I connect? But I don't feel like that at all now. It's you can really build up the relationship by talking to them. And we've got so much technology now compared to before.
And I think the mindset is so different. I mean, before COVID, you know, like online, it just went, oh, it's never going to work. And we had to make it work during COVID. And now I actually think the online stuff, I prefer teaching online to teaching in person, just because you can actually have people from all around the world. And, you know, it's so much more accessible to be able to, you know, I can pick up the Zoom and speak to you anytime. Whereas when we did the kind of live in-person training, it was like you'd see each other, you know, once a month, and that was it. Whereas with the online, we get to see each other every week. But if you're a mum and you've got kids or you've got a full-time job, that's just not possible to go, you know, to travel to somewhere, potentially in a different country, like once a week. That's just not an option. You can't do that. But if you know, if you've got your kids in the background and they're fine and you can do your thing, you know, you can get online, you can do your yoga, lock them out for half an hour.
Absolutely. And then it's like the benefit as well is if you've got it recorded. I mean, when I'm learning stuff, I'll be concentrating, but then afterwards I want to go back to it and think, did I pick that up right or whatever? And if you've got it all there, you can, I feel you can learn a lot better through that.
Yeah, definitely. It's what is it? So apparently if you watch something the first time, you absorb like 10%. And then if you watch it a second time and a third time, you absorb like 70% of it. But that first time you're only picking up 10%. It's so true.
It's just been so exciting, everything from the whole year, and
it's definitely
just the
been
plans,
some year for you.
Plans going ahead. I just feel so excited. But I just honestly thank you so much for all your advice and help.
Well, thank you, KatieAnne. Honestly, you're an absolute star. I'm going to be sharing this with other YogaBellies teachers as well, because I know a lot of the ones that started this year, I've been telling them all about how well you've done in just a year. No, I mean, not just with your YogaBellies stuff, but with your Les Mills training, your KDB energy stuff as well. Like, you're absolutely killing it, and I'm so proud of you. Just been absolutely brilliant. It's been an absolute pleasure just to get to know you online, and Bali as well in person was brilliant.
Oh, thank you. I feel like the sort of like balance, because I've been building up the business from scratch, and it's, as you know, it's a lot of work behind the scenes to get up and running, all the stuff you're doing, all the prep for the classes. So teaching the class is the fun part, and all the rest of the stuff, like the organising and thinking, right, I need to pack the car for this, and then I've got this one. So it's a lot of that stuff. So when I got offered to do the Les Mills body balance training, I kind of looked at it as in it's something fun for me as well, that I'm not having to think about building up that. So when I go along
it's to that,
it's a balance, something different. And I've met different people through that as well. So
and that's brilliant, because you know, you need to mix it up. It's great having yoga, but it's also fantastic to have other types of cardio, you know, weight bearing exercise, and you love your dance and stuff as well. So it just all fits in really well with your whole brand and what you're developing. And obviously, I mean, who knows where that could go in the future with dance stuff. And I know you're doing the new mindset training that we're doing as well, Empower You, that's starting next week as well. So you're still working on yourself personally and overcoming blocks and everything. So it's such an exciting time for you, and I'm just so proud of you.
Overcoming blocks, like the sort of, I feel very authentic to my clients in person, and I'm just blocking like, I don't want to go on camera, but I think it's going to start coming now. I'm getting more used to it, and even in these videos with yourself, and I will. That's my goal for this year as well, to get more confident on camera.
You're going to be brilliant. I'm sure you're going to be absolutely amazing, especially because you're recording the classes and stuff as well. And obviously, we're always here to help you with your new courses or whatever else you're developing as well, if you've ever got any questions. So that's brilliant. Is there anything else you want to speak to say to your ladies, to share about what's coming up? Or
just thank you so much for tuning in, and if anybody wants to get involved in the fundraising that I'm doing for Latinum, please do. Even if you can donate anything at all, it's so much appreciated. Or just a wee like or a share on Facebook, or join the team. Just show that you can support any way you can. We'll be so appreciative of it. So
and they
thank
will
you very
find
much.
you at YogaBellies Mori, is that right?
Yeah. So that's
and
it.
you're on Instagram and Facebook, and also on the YogaBellies website as well if someone's looking for your classes. And your online classes are listed there too, yeah?
Yeah, or on my website, www.kdbenergy.com.
Brilliant. And everyone will see your fantastic reviews, your 9 million 5-star reviews that you've got there as well. So thank you so much, KatieAnne. It's been absolutely brilliant speaking to you as always, and we'll need to get a wee catch up soon. So thank you. Remember, we're always here for you. Anything else you need, and good luck with your event with Platinum as well.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. Thanks for your time.
All right, take care. Bye.